Lin-Manuel Miranda's journey from an ambitious high school student to the groundbreaking creator of Hamilton is nothing short of extraordinary. But here's where it gets controversial. What if his early failures were just as important to his success as his triumphs? This biography, Lin-Manuel Miranda, The Education of an Artist by Daniel Pollock Pelsner, offers an intimate and comprehensive look at the influences, missteps, and relentless creativity that shaped one of the most celebrated artists of our time. Imagine being a teenager tasked with making a film about the infamous 1804 duel between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr. That was Miranda's school project. Yet, fate intervened when their camera was stolen during location scouting. And without the means to replace it, the project was doomed. To make matters worse, his social studies teacher, unimpressed with the script Miranda submitted, gave him a disappointing B-. Fast forward a decade, and that very duel became the heart of the revolutionary musical Hamilton, winning countless Tony Awards and transforming cultural conversations worldwide. One wonders, what must that teacher be thinking now? To celebrate the 10th anniversary of Hamilton, Pollock Pelsner presents a warm, detailed biography that traces the arc of Miranda's artistic growth and the multitude of influences behind his work. The book benefits immensely from Miranda's active participation and over 150 interviews with those closest to him: family, friends, mentors, and collaborators. It paints a vibrant portrait of a man who is charismatic, full of good intentions, occasionally flawed, and immensely passionate about the spotlight. Miranda's insatiable curiosity drives him to absorb lessons from every encounter, whether it's learning from a rapping bus driver or being inspired by musical giants like Stephen Sondheim, Gilbert and Sullivan, Ruben Blades, Jonathan Larson, Jay-Z, and Eminem. True to its subtitle, The Education of an Artist, this biography reads like a real-life Bildungsroman, chronicling the pivotal choices and moments that led to the electric success of Hamilton. It also explores the origins of his earlier triumph, In the Heights, and his acclaimed songwriting contributions to Disney's Moana and Encanto, which earned him Oscar nominations. While largely celebratory, the book doesn't shy away from Miranda's setbacks. Pollock Pelsner highlights episodes like a failed time travel-themed musical and candidly acknowledges Miranda's youthful precocity. Readers are treated to behind-the-scenes stories from school friends, including MSNBC host Chris Hayes, and gain access to rare materials such as family photos, early videos, and draft scripts from Miranda's formative years in high school and college theater. Hayes recalls Miranda as this nuclear reactor of creativity, referencing their collaboration on a short school musical, Nightmare in D Major. An especially amusing anecdote reveals that in 8th grade, Miranda, often perceived as a disengaged student, transformed his class project on Chaim Potok's novel, The Chosen, into a musical. He recorded songs himself and instructed classmates merely to lip-sync the lyrics, truly showcasing his early flair for innovation. By his senior year of high school, Miranda chose to direct West Side Story, a rare theatrical piece resonating profoundly with his Puerto Rican heritage. Impressively, he convinced Stephen Sondheim, the show's lyricist, to speak to the high school drama club, sharing candid stories about his own career missteps. This mentorship blossomed into a long-lasting relationship. Miranda later exchanged ideas about Hamilton with Sondheim, and even crafted Spanish-language lyrics for the 2009 Broadway revival of West Side Story. At Wesleyan University, Miranda's talent fully blossomed. He famously introduced himself to dorm mates through an all-a cappella performance of his song 7 Minutes in Heaven, portraying all characters himself and leaving his audience utterly amazed. His sophomore year musical, In the Heights, was a raw, one-act blend of rap and Latin beats far different from its polished Broadway version. but it sold out on campus and foreshadowed the unprecedented frenzy that Hamilton would ignite years later. Though his 2015 MacArthur Genius Grant seemingly cemented his reputation, Pollock Pelsner consciously downplays labeling Miranda a pure genius, contrasting this with figures like John Kander, who famously called him boy genius. The biography also points out Miranda's limitations, such as his average singing voice and modest piano skills. Still, denying Miranda's exceptional creativity and originality, particularly as a composer and lyricist, feels impossible. Hamilton captivates with its intricate rapid-fire lyrics and recurring themes, revealing new layers upon every listen. His spontaneous rap improvisation, seen in his freestyle Love Supreme performances and Tony Show appearances, underscores a rare blend of technical skill and creative brilliance. The origin story of Hamilton is now part of modern theater legend. Inspired by Ron Chernow's biography, it began as a concept album, the Hamilton Mixtape, and gained early momentum after an enthusiastic reception at the White House in 2009. The groundbreaking multicultural casting not only reflected the diversity of America's story, but also reflected Miranda's desire to involve many of his talented friends. One intriguing detail revealed in the biography is that Miranda initially worked with a playwright on the book for Hamilton, similar to his partnership with Pulitzer Prize-winning Chiara Allegria Hudes on In the Heights. However, this collaboration fell apart, reportedly because the scripted dialogue interrupted the show's dynamic flow. Pollock Pelsner tactfully leaves this playwright unnamed, leaving readers to muse about what might have been. This rich and thoughtfully researched biography by Pollock Pelsner offers more than a look at the man behind Hamilton. It poses questions about the nature of genius, the impact of collaboration, and how early failures seed future success. As readers, it invites us to weigh in. Is Lin-Manuel Miranda's story proof that relentless curiosity and learning from missteps matter more than innate genius? Or do we celebrate the rare spark of brilliance that defies conventional academic validation? Share your thoughts below. Do you see Miranda as an unstoppable creative force, a lucky innovator? Wow! Or perhaps both?